What is up, all you fabulous and amazing people on YouTube? The Old Coot here, your greengrocer, bringing you today's produce tip. And what you do with that miscellaneous produce is totally up to you. Anyways, this is garlic. This is what your garlic should look like. It should have some root structure on the bottom still intact. That's normal. That's good. If this has been polished or cleaned off and it's just a white like barren wasteland of nothingness, that usually means that it came from China. So what you're looking for is you want a little bit of root structure still intact on the entire bulb of garlic so that you know that it at least came from North America, hopefully California. Like Gilroy is usually the California capital for garlic. It should smell like garlic. Like if there was smell-o-vision and you could smell this, it should smell like fresh garlic, like pungenty, nice garlic. And what you're looking for is you want some cloves that are about the size of like a half teaspoon or so. So they should be pretty big or pretty large or whatever. I usually get my garlic like in the individual, pick your own, choose your own adventure kind of section, because that way I know at least what I'm getting. But you should be able to see very distinct cloves on there. What happens when your garlic turns green? Like let's say it starts going green on top like this. Sometimes it may sprout, like if you keep it in your refrigerator for too long or whatever. What you can do in that case is plant it. Yes, what I would do is dig a hole about 4 inches down or so in some good potting soil. This is a good sized pot. It's about 10 or 11 inches tall. And what you want to do is dig a hole about 4 inches down, put the clove in the green side up or the sprouted side up inside of that hole, cover it back over with some potting soil. Very lightly, there's no need to pack it in there or anything. Give it a good water rinse or drizzle. And then basically you want to water it every couple days. Keep this outside in direct sunlight if you can. What'll happen is after about a week or two, you'll start getting some green sprouted growth like this, which is healthy. That means that the garlic is multiplying. There's so many of them. But what's going to happen is eventually this little clove that I planted is going to turn into an entire bulb like this underneath the soil. And usually in about 6 to 8 weeks, you'll get your fully developed bulbs. How do you know when to pull them out? What's going to happen is after that, like 6 weeks or so, these little sprouts will turn brown. They'll dry out and they'll die, the tops. And that's a sign that the bulb has fully grown. So what you want to do is wait about another week. Don't water during that last week. So from week 6 to week 7 or so, don't water them. Just let them sit in the ground and then pull them out. And you should have a bulb that kind of looks something like this. What you then want to do is leave it out in direct sunlight for about a week or so, like let's say week 7 to week 8. And your garlic should be ready to go at that point. You can then go ahead and peel it and use it and do whatever you want to do. Usually that's a time frame. Kind of depends. Like we're starting to get into the winter months here. Like right now is October 2023. We're starting to get into colder climate. But what I've found is as long as you take care of your garlic, usually like early spring through the summer especially, these will grow like crazy. All the way up until the early fall, you usually can get your own garlic. So instead of paying, X amount of dollars per bulb, what you can do is buy one as a sacrificial bulb, break it apart into all the cloves, make sure they are green when you plant them, right? There should be just a little bit of green on top if you can see that little bit of green, or if they sprout, even better, and then go ahead and plant them. And then within, 6 to 8 weeks or so, you'll have a whole new crop of fresh garlic. This smell, by the way, is amazing. If you don't want to wait for these to die off, what you can do is you can cut these with a pair of scissors, like these Messermeister kitchen shears. I will put a link down below in the description. What you can do is cut those off, chop them up with a good, sharp knife, and then put them in like your eggs if you want that scallion-y kind of garlicky kind of flavor, or you can put them in soups. You can kind of do whatever you want with it. Anyways, this video is getting way too long. I'm the Old Coot, your greengrocer, with today's garlicky tip for the day. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the description section for some links to some pretty cool products. kitchen, camping, outdoors. This channel kind of covers it all. It's a lifestyle channel. And I will catch you all on the next exciting garlicky video.